What's up, everybody? Coach Terrence here. Hope everyone is doing well. Just want to stop by to encourage you guys on how to avoid emotional eating. Are you eating your feelings? Really, are you eating your feelings? If so, you're not alone, right? But I'm going to share with you some tips and strategies of how you can avoid it or prevent it altogether, right? We all been there. Whether it's that pint of ice cream after a long day at work, a bag of chips when you're stressed out, or even when you're bored, you're trying to get some cookies or something like that. You know what it is. Sounds familiar to you? We all been there. We've been there so many times before, right? So, what is emotional eating anyway? Well, it's using food to cope with your feelings, not your physical hunger, right? That's pretty much it in a nice nutshell. And surprisingly, it's a common experience. We all done it. We all do it from time to time. Some more than others. But it can offer a temporary sense of comfort or distraction, but ultimately it doesn't address the underlying emotions that can lead to a cycle of guilt or weight gain or further emotional distress, right? But to be honest with you, the truth is food can't fix your problems. It won't make the anxiety disappear, mend a broken heart, or magically resolve a conflict. It just provides a temporary fix of your feelings, you know, and often it's followed by feelings of regret or self-criticism, right? You start to beat yourself up. You might feel physically full, but emotionally, you still have a void there. It still remains. You still have a void. So, how do you break free from the pattern and learn to navigate your emotions without reaching for food? First of all, it starts with awareness, ladies and gentlemen. You have to start paying attention to when you're eating. Are you truly hungry? Are you feeling something else? You have to keep a mood and a food journal to track what you eat, right? When and how you feeling beforehand is critical. This can help you identify your triggers, right? Those pescally emotions or situations that often lead to emotional eating. Man, whether you're stressed, you're dealing with sadness, you're bored, you're lonely, anger, even happiness, even in you celebrating, right? You're still eating your feelings. It's a big deal. So once you start to understand your triggers, this next step is develop healthier coping mechanisms. Now, this is where the real work begins. Instead of automatically reaching for food when your emotions hit, pause. Ask yourself, what am I really feeling? Then explore alternative ways to address that feeling, right? So, example, if you're feeling stressed, try deep breathing exercises, go for a walk, listen to calming music, or even practice a hobby of some kind. Trust me, these things work, right? Even if you're bored, do an activity that you enjoy. Call a friend, talk to somebody, no gossiping now. Or just start a new project, man, just to keep your mind activated. Maybe you're feeling sad or lonely. Reach out to some loved ones. Write down your feelings, right? And engage in comforting, but no food related activities, right? How about anger? Are you feeling angry? Right? Find ways to release that energy. Me, I like exercising or meditating. It works all the time. Works all the time. So once you learn these critical steps, you start to know the difference between physical and emotional hunger, right? Physical hunger builds gradually, but it can be satisfied with any type of food. Emotional hunger, on the other hand, is something different. Often comes suddenly and intense, but cravings so specific, like such as comfort foods, right? It often felt above the neck rather than your stomach. And that's what it is, right? So When we start talking about mindful eating practices, these things can be very helpful. When we talk about slowing down the eating process, pay attention to the taste and the texture of your food, and try eating without distractions. This gives our body time to enjoy the food and feel hunger and fullness clues and prevent mindless overeating. Listen to my last video about that. So also, when we have a supportive environment, it helps us to assess our trigger foods and stock your kitchen with healthy options, right? Plan your meals, snacks to avoid overeating. This is a big deal. Most people don't plan, they just whatever's there to eat, right? And this is where the weight gain come in and all of that. So also be kind to yourself, man. Watch how you talk to yourself. Your health journey is not a destination, right? So it's okay. You don't get discouraged. Learn from these moments and recommit to a healthier coping strategies, right? Now, if you find yourself struggling, seek support. Get into the group. Reach out to people, man. Get therapy. But you need to build a better relationship with food. Because when your emotions kick in, when they do, you need to have an understanding of what's going on. Yeah, food is great, but you want to use it as a crutch. Okay? And this is a big deal. So understanding what your triggers are. Are you hungry mentally or physically or even emotionally? Figure out how to eat, when to eat, and why you're eating. And this is how you can avoid eating your feelings or becoming emotionally addicted to food. Okay? So I'm Coach Terrence. I hope this helped you guys. And you can enjoy the rest of your day. Without good health, there can be no wealth. Let's get it.